Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Square Cut. So today in our video we'll be discussing on Asia Cup. We can call it the preview of the Asia Cup. So Vedant, do you want to tell about the Asia Cup this year? How excited are you for it, or what's the hype around it?
Um, starting off, it's a T20 format, so the matches are going to be fast-paced, and we get to see. I guess we get to see like other than the obvious teams, we get to see like three more other teams.
Yeah,
Uh, so let's discuss about the teams first. Who are all the teams that are going to play? The obvious people are India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan, uh, and Sri Lanka.
yeah,
And the teams which have been added to the tournament this year because they got qualified in the the ACC Premier Cup in our Oman, Hong Kong, and UAE,
yeah.
and so they're divided into two groups, Group A and Group B. The teams in Group A are India, Oman, Pakistan, and UAE,
Okay.
and the teams in Group B are Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Hong Kong. And all the matches are going to be in UAE, either
Hmm.
in the Dubai International Stadium or the Abu Dhabi Stadium.
Okay.
And BCCI is going to organize the tournament. It is supposed to be in India. The tournament is supposed to take place in India, but due to the tensions in the border, Pakistan or India are not going to play in each other countries. So they
Hmm.
just, instead of complicating the whole scenario, they just shifted the whole tournament to
To
UAE.
UAE, yeah.
And but BCCI is going to host the tournament, and as discussed, it's going to be a T20 format. And yeah, so
Yeah, I
that
think
is
that
the
is.
basic overview of the tournament.
Hmm.
And the tournament is going to start from September 9th, if I'm not wrong,
Yeah,
or
yeah. It's
September 10th.
starting is running from September 9th till probably 28th or something.
Yeah, 28th is the final. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
28th
have
is the
to.
finals. Huh.
Yeah, yeah. Because the dates and times change from country to country, so we have to keep in mind
Yeah,
the exact. Yeah, so
correct, correct. And I think it's kicking off with Afghanistan, Hong Kong. I think, as you
yeah,
mentioned, the addition of three new teams. Before it was, I think, six team. Last time, I think the when it was played as a 50 over, I think it was only
50
a
over.
six
Yeah,
team thing. Yeah, and then I think with the expansion of these kind of teams, right, it gives a lot of chances for small countries like Oman,
small.
Hong Kong, or UAE, or even Nepal for that fact, because
Nepal,
uh,
who missed
it
out?
gives them exposure. It gives them a lot of exposure. And I still remember the last time, 2018 or something, when Rohit Sharma was captaining the Asia Cup time before the 29 World
Okay.
Cup, I think. So our first match was against Hong Kong, group stage match, and we scored around 330 or something. And then Hong Kong had a brilliant first opening partnership,
Yeah, yeah,
176
I
no,
remember that.
like, yeah, and then it looked like we losing the game because they were actually ahead of us. But that's where that little bit of inexperience of handling that big stages kind of affected Hong Kong. But that's a learning for them. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it.
think
No.
that. Yeah, I think this is possible also because of the shorter format of the game. Where when there's a shorter format, there's more teams which are going to be included, and it is also relatively easier for these associate nations to compete with the bigger nations when it's a
Yeah.
shorter format. That is what I feel.
Yeah, easier, relatively easier compared to 50 overs, yes, but also the format itself is very unpredictable, right? So I
Ah, yeah.
feel that's where the plus is, and right now, though, it is like even more unpredictable. So,
Everyone.
so I think with the
Yeah,
inclusion of
with
these
the
kind of
invent
things,
of
hmm,
yeah, with the invention of like this T20 leagues, what happens is there are like T20 leagues going on in England, South Africa, USA. So all the players from these associate nations go to these leagues. They play in the
yeah, yeah,
T20 leagues and they get experience to this leagues, the T20 format and playing matches, match experience. And so when they come back to the country, their performances gradually increase.
yeah,
So I feel a T20 format for this Asia Cup is going to be a competitive tournament as a whole.
yeah. Not to forget the high pressure situations which all these T20 leagues bring across. And
Yeah,
UAE
yeah,
also has
yeah.
a UAE also has a league on that ILT20.
I okay. Mm-hmm.
So they get to mingle around all these experienced players from, especially West Indies. When I say experience, because they have the T20, players,
Energy. Okay,
energy,
players.
and all the players like Karen Pollard still is smashing sixes for fun in the CL T20. What I've seen, and
Yeah.
then when you get to rub shoulders against them, you learn a lot. And I feel that is where this experience will help them. And definitely T20, as you mentioned, that's where T20 is now becoming more unpredictable and exciting to watch, to see, smaller nations come up and play well. And
Mm.
even the last time, if you remember 2024 T20 World Cup, USA beat Pakistan. Who expected that?
Yeah, yeah. Who expected it? And also don't forget, if Suryakumaryadav didn't play that day, even they would have almost like they had chances to beat India also.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's true. So
If so,
that
yeah. And another match that I remember is, Nepal when they played. There was this tournament. I don't know if this was Asia Cup or the World Cup, but there was a match between Nepal and India.
okay.
And even though Nepal lost that match, the batting was phenomenal. The way they played, short balls, the way they were pulling short balls to our ballers, everyone was just praising those. So the even their level is going up. So
Yeah. I think they missed out by a whisker this time. They were the fairly placed team. I think
yeah,
do you know that?
yeah. The scenario which happened with them, due to which they couldn't qualify to the Asia Cup, is when I mean during the ACC Premier Cup, they lost the semi-final to Hong Kong, and there's a third place
Uh,
qualifier in which they lost to Oman also. And that too,
okay.
the qualifier was, they just lost it in the last over thriller.
Okay. That's interesting, man. I mean, that just shows the growth of these nations. And again, I do say that why T20 is the only way to see inclusivity in cricket is, I would say, this is a clear picture. And I mean, I might be slightly deviating. We're seeing Italy coming to the next year's World Cup. Who
Yeah, even
imagined that?
yeah, that who imagined that?
So, so I think going forward, if you want inclusivity, which is what even I would want, T20 is the right way.
T20 is the right way. But also
Yeah.
maybe, it's like when the teams, get tuned to T20, they can slowly evolve into playing an
Correct. Correct.
ODI.
Yeah.
And when they, start getting comfortable with ODIs, then they come into tests.
Test.
And
Yeah.
then there are a lot of nations that are playing tests.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. But there are other aspects also. Probably we'll keep that aside for now, and we'll just stick to Asia
Okay.
Cup for now. And
Yeah.
then,
And
yeah, I think it's
yeah,
starting off
and
with
one more
Afghanistan.
thing
Hmm.
is,
Hmm.
yeah, why do you think, you know, some formats, we see when we see Asia Cup, sometimes the matches are like 50 overs, they're one dayers, and
Yeah.
some other times they're T20s.
Yeah, actually they started as a 50 over tournament itself. And I think from the
Mm-hmm.
2016 time when the T20 World Cup was nearing, right, they altered it. So I think it becomes like a tournament prep for a World Cup itself, World Cup year. So if that year there's a T20 World Cup, it is a T20 format. So the next year, if it happens every once in 2 years or something. So if the next is a 50 over World Cup, they switch to the 50 over format. So in a way, I would say this tournament acts as a tournament preparation for a bigger tournament itself.
Yeah, that's nice. Interesting also. And another trend that I noticed while seeing the stats is, they sometimes fail to repeat it every 2 years. Sometimes,
Ah,
I mean, sometimes it becomes inconsistent, but most of the time they have maintained the 2 year
maintain
gap.
it. Yeah.
And that is also because of, they have to, find a particular gap with all these Asian teams are free, and
Yeah.
then they have to find that window and then place it here. So that is
Right.
another challenge for this Asia Cup.
Yeah, and also even you mentioned, I think COVID played a small disruption in all these things. 2020 was supposed to
Oh,
be
yeah.
one, but then it didn't happen. So I think we had a 2021 T20 World Cup also. So we didn't have that Asia Cup that time. So I think this tournament
Hmm.
acts as itself is like a dress rehearsal in cricketing lingo, I would say.
Yeah. And before we move, okay, maybe we'll discuss this point in an
Hmm.
upcoming discussion.
Okay.
I think we can just start discussing about the teams a bit now. Do you want to start off with that?
Yeah, I think we already, dig deep into India's squad selection. If you have not watched it, we'll drop the link in the description. Okay. So I wouldn't. I think so. Let's go to next immediate big team and all those things. Pakistan. I think they have moved on from maybe Rizwan and Babar Azam.
Rizwan and
Can
Babur,
we say that?
yeah.
Because they are the two
I
big
don't.
omissions.
Yeah, even I was surprised when I did not see Rizwan and Babur in the squad. I
Yeah.
mean, I am not sure if that was like I did not follow much of the
Yeah, yeah.
cricket from Pakistan, Sri
Same,
Lanka,
same here.
or even Afghanistan. I did not follow, so I don't know
Hmm.
if that came as a surprise or it was already predicted. I'm not sure, but I was
Yeah.
totally surprised by that.
Yeah, I was surprised more with the Rizwan drop because Rizwan is a very good player. I mean, from what we have seen in
Hmm.
the past 4 years or something, even in the 2022 World Cup where they won the 2021 World Cup where they went to the finals and
Yeah.
lost. I think Rizwan played an extremely beautiful knock carrying in fever or something. He was battling in hospital and all those things. So
Hmm.
seeing that, I don't know what is it, whether it's a strike rate issues and all those things. It's something, yeah. But I would say it's a surprise for me to see Rizwan not there. Barbarism, I do feel it was quite evident it was going to be happening
Okay. Hmm.
with whatever I have seen itself. Even I haven't followed much of it. But one thing I have been noticing is, I've at least looking at the scorecard, is this Pakistan, Afghanistan, UAE. It's very interesting to see some tri-series, happening, and that too before the Asia Cup itself, which gives a good
Sure.
practice for
Yeah.
UAE. And I
Hmm.
must say, UAE are playing a very good cricket. Their captain is widely rated across international franchise crickets, Mohammad Wasim,
Yeah.
based on what I read. And then he seems to be he is yesterday's match also they
He's their
won they
best
lost,
batter.
yeah, best batter, and
Best batter.
they lost by 4 runs to Afghanistan. So Afghanistan is
Hmm.
already a team which is like, I would say, established themselves as T20 force, I would say. And now
Yeah.
UAE is a team which is coming up and they're losing by only 4 runs. You can see that gap. There's no gap literally. It was just hit or miss for UAE, and Mohammad Wasim was the best batter for them also in that match.
Hmm. And
And
not to
then,
forget,
hmm,
correct me if I'm wrong in this.
hmm,
Afghanistan, there was this kind of a knockout scenarios in this recent T20 World Cup which happened.
yeah,
So it was the match
yeah,
was between Afghanistan and Australia, and
yeah.
Afghanistan knocked out Australia.
Yeah, yeah, they did. I mean, not like a knockout scenario because I think Australia eventually
I think
did
it was a
come through.
must-win scenario.
Must-win scenario, yeah, yeah. And
It was a
Afghanistan, I
must-win
think
scenario.
they took their, revenge for 2023 World Cup, you would say.
Yeah, yeah. And Afghanistan's, the strategy is bat first and defend. That's what their
Yeah,
strategy is. But I feel nowadays that is changing because the batting is also getting really good.
no, see, the reason why they prefer that is they believe their bowlers are way, way better. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the quality is completely different. Mohammad Nabi is still playing. From the time Afghanistan came into the cricketing side, still he's playing. And his dream is
You know,
apparently to play along with his son.
listen, we discuss, we
Hmm.
we discussed in one video where we're like playing five fast bowlers or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Afghanistan is a team which can play five spinners
Five spinners. And tell me, and don't
and
get me
all
wrong, they can
five
actually
are
win it.
quality. Yeah, they
Yeah.
can actually win it. All five of them would be top quality spinners.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And not to forget, they have excellent fast bowlers also, like Fazal Farooqi, Naveenul Haq. They
Naveen,
also did equal damage in during the
yeah.
Cricket World Cup. I mean, if I'll be very honest, probably we'd have seen an India-Afghanistan final if the
Hmm?
scheduling was proper for the last World Cup, because they had to play that night and go to some other place immediately, and all
Yeah,
this travel
yeah.
things makes it very tough. So I'm saying maybe it's
Maybe,
South
yeah.
Korea is a very strong team, but the way Afghanistan playing the whole tournament look, if they had the proper shield, maybe they could have crossed that also. I feel
Maybe.
so. I would say they are a team to watch out for this time. I won't be
Sure. Even
surprised if
I
they win
was
the Asia Cup.
thinking of the same.
I won't be surprised. Like, I'll be very honest. We haven't lost to
Yeah.
Afghanistan, I know, in T20 as an ODIs yet, but Afghanistan has tied a ODI match with us in the
Tied in
2018
OM.
Asia Cup, and they
Yeah.
almost
In
came
which
to beating us
MSD
in
was the captain.
Huh?
In which MSD was the
Yeah,
captain.
MSD was the captain one last time.
One last time.
Yeah.
That was totally like that match. Even I enjoyed the match. Like they told MSD was going to be the captain. I was
Yeah.
like so happy, and
Yeah.
I was
I
just
remember
watching
seeing
the
it in
match.
Cricket Buzz and like MS Dhoni walking out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they almost beat us in the World Cup also, Cricket World Cup 2019. They came close. If
Really
not
like,
for Shami's hat
oh
trick,
yeah, yeah.
so trust me, they have come close too many times. I feel they have been very close to beating us more than Bangladesh have done us.
True, true. Maybe
So
maybe this luck wasn't on their side, so
yeah, luck or little bit of yeah,
maybe
I think
yeah,
I would say
maybe
luck
they couldn't handle the situation well. Maybe
situation. Yeah, yeah.
situation experience wasn't there to handle the
Experience.
situation.
Now they have that. Mind you, they have
Now they
that.
have it.
So I trust me. Even though you want in India to win and all those being an Indian supporter, I am telling you, they are underdogs. They have equal chance of winning this Asia Cup.
Yeah, sure. They have an equal chance of winning the Asia Cup.
Yeah.
And the group contenders are going to be Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Hong Kong.
Yeah. I do see a small threat only from Sri Lanka and Bangladesh because of the rivalry itself, the close rivalry, and being in Asian
Hmm.
countries. So,
Asian.
but Sri Lanka, even I haven't followed the cricket much, but they lost to Bangladesh in Bangladesh. I don't know how to say that because I do feel Bangladesh pitches aren't like too T20 friendly. They do prepare very slow pitches, spin
So,
friendly. I don't know.
yeah.
So it is not going to really help Bangladesh as such. I think Bangladesh one team which they've fallen behind in this T20 format. I would say from the way they have been
Hmm.
playing T20 cricket, they seem to be a fallen way back.
Yeah.
So maybe they are a team. They might, they are a team which has been trying to come up through these ICC tournaments for a very long time. But this time I feel I don't see them doing that. This is what I feel.
Hmm. Okay.
Even in this tournament, I feel they might not
Even
even
yeah,
make it to
even when
the.
I think about it, I
Hmm.
see like the T20 performances have not been that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't. So, so your prediction is Bangladesh is not going to qualify for the
Super
second
four. Yeah,
stage,
that is the
Super Four.
semi-finals. Yeah,
Yeah.
semi-finals. Yeah, I think there is no Super Four this time, right? It's directly okay. There is a
Mm,
Super Four. I'm just seeing the schedule here. There is a Super
mm,
Four. So the top two from each group qualifies for the Super Four.
Super Four, yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay, from Group B, that is Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Hong Kong. Who are your
Hmm.
top two?
Afghanistan for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is a I would say battle between Sri Lanka and maybe a underdog. I would say Hong Kong.
Nice. I mean,
Because
if I had to say,
hmm,
I would go with same thing, Afghanistan
no,
and Sri Lanka. I'm going with two.
okay, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying if you see expect a surprise, you can expect a Hong Kong to come in.
Yeah, let's see. It's good if they
Yeah,
come in.
yeah, it'll be a good advert for cricket. I mean,
Yeah.
many more smaller nations will start, getting inspiration from that, and I am someone who wants that to happen.
Yeah. And what about your predictions for Group A?
Okay, I do remember saying that I don't mind India not qualifying or winning this time only because of the way they have
Okay.
been picking the squads off late.
Mm.
But they are a very strong team. Let's not deny that. It all depends on how the team is now managed. I'm stressing a little bit on this because I know we have been very hard on them on the squad selection thing and a lot of other factors which can affect the team. So they might qualify for the Super 4.
Mm.
Finals, I'm not sure. But for now, let me say India and maybe Pakistan or UAE. Again, I would go with another underdog.
Okay.
I mean, it can be that
That's
India
nice.
also might. I feel India will qualify for sure in that. But other one
Yeah.
would be Pakistan or a UAE, I feel. Oman also has
Okay.
good players. There's the captain is a Punjabi born. He's an Indian origin. And
Okay.
Oman
Oh,
consists mostly
okay.
of players who have been from India or Pakistani origin.
Yeah.
So they're coming after a long dispute with their board regarding payment. That is something which
Mm-hmm.
has been running in the ESPN Cricket for news. It comes often. Okay,
Okay.
so they're coming with little less of match experience. I would say probably after 11 months gap or something.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a exciting team when you have people from both the sides, India and Pakistan. But I feel they have a very tough chance. If they do perform
Okay.
well and get one win, I would be like, I will be like, wow, that's great. But
Mm-hmm.
I see maybe Pakistan and UAE making it to the Super Four.
Okay. That's nice. I think my teams are going to be India and Pakistan.
Okay.
And another fact that I wanted to make before, but
Uh-huh.
I did not make it is, India and Pakistan have never played in a Asia Cup final.
Final.
Think about
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
actually
isn't it shocking? Like, even I was so shocked. I was like,
okay.
no way this is possible. And when I go through all the lists, and there's no
Okay.
India Pakistan in the final.
Oh, is it? Okay. I was not even aware of this. I mean, I know that India has won more number of Asia Cups. The second comes
They have
Sri Lanka.
won
That much I know.
second. Yeah,
But I've never gone it this time. But that's actually, crazy. I have never even imagined that. Oh yeah, even the
yeah.
last time it was India Sri Lanka where Siraj ran Riot.
I think Sri Lanka is going to be happy this time. Suraj is happy.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I mean,
Hopefully, they're
let's
not
see.
watching our video.
So do you want India Pakistan final this time then?
I mean, it would be interesting. It would
Okay.
be,
Hmm.
it's going to be, you're going to have that rush of blood. It's going to be
Hmm,
entertaining.
hmm, hmm.
There's going to be high hype for the match around.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is one factor. And then, yeah, that is the factor. If you want me to rate another finalist, I would say India. The
Hmm.
final which I want
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
is India and maybe Afghanistan.
Okay, yeah. I was kind of leaning on the same, but yeah, let's see that.
What do you think? What are your
I mean,
finalists?
with the way the format is designed, it looks like India and Pakistan will play for three times or something. Like first in the group matches, then once in the Super Four, and then if at all they qualify, it's in the finals also. Okay, so
Yeah.
I feel the too much of India Pakistan thing also can be a bit of mm, what saturation or overkill, I would say.
Okay. I mean, see, the thing is, there are no bilateral series between
I know
India
that's where
and
it increases the
Pakistan.
hype. Yeah, I do totally
That's why
understand
increase
that.
the
Yeah, previously there were bilateral series so that this hype around all these. But I know this is the business point of it, and they do want India-Pakistan clash with all the so that you know the
their
sponsors, money,
viewership, money.
viewership,
Yeah.
everything comes. But see, it is obvious a possibility. India-Pakistan finals is obvious a possibility. But as I would say, when I want an Afghanistan-India finals, I would say.
Yeah. So
I've already made my prediction. I would prefer seeing Afghanistan winning this time.
that's nice. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe if you could tell for one player to watch out in Afghanistan, who would it be?
I think there's a new spinner. I am not getting the name. It's a little tough name to pronounce. So if anyone, don't get me wrong, Ganzar or
Is
some
it
spin
AM
nine.
Ghazafar?
Yeah, Ghazanfar.
Ghazanfar?
Yeah, 19-year-old spinner. I mean, he has been
Yeah.
picking wickets
Yeah.
for fun when he started playing. It seems. Like, look at the spinners, man. You already made this five spinners they can play. Ghazafar,
Yeah.
Rashid Khan,
Yeah.
Mohammad Nabi, Noor Ahmed.
And Noor Ahmad and the other guy. I'm not getting his name. Mujibur Rahman.
Mujibur Rahman. No, but Mujibur Rahman is like slightly off color, no, right, off late.
I am not sure, but he's a
Okay.
good spinner.
Yeah, he's a good spinner. Yeah, yeah. For their country, obviously, he's the best spinner. Obviously, that's
Yeah,
so.
and
And
yeah, even they have good batting, and even
ah,
Azmatullah Omarzai is a good player.
yeah, and even their opener is enough for them to set the starts and all those things, right?
Yeah,
So they have a very to be honest, they have a very good team. And now with the experience and all those things, as we already told. they're looking actually a dangerous side. I mean, another dangerous side are a team to definitely watch out for in the this
Definitely.
year, even the T20 World Cup coming years also.
Yeah, true.
And a team which is always torn with a lot of other things. This is probably the only way of source of light for them to enjoy or something.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, let's not get too much deep into that, but
Yeah,
yeah, this is one
I just
source.
kept it on surface level.
Yeah, okay. So who's your player to watch out from India? I have my player. Just don't tell him.
Okay, you go ahead with your player. I haven't really thought about any player yet.
Okay, so my player to watch out for in this Asia Cup in India is Jitesh Sharma.
Jiteshsharma. Okay, that's a very good pick. Okay.
That's my pick for this
Hmm.
thing. I'm eager to. There are reasons. RCB fan. He played amazing for RCB this season.
True, true. I do agree with that.
So I'm eager to see. So there are talks about if he's going to be picked or no, and
Hmm.
seeing the team dynamics, the openers, uh, shubmangill is in the team.
Hmm.
So when Shubman is in the team, I don't see Sanjusamson playing in the team. If
Yeah.
Sanjusamson is not playing in the team, then the only wicket keeper option we have is Jitesh Sharma. So
Yeah.
I think Jitesh Sharma might play this time,
Yeah.
and he's a player to watch out for.
I think you made a very interesting point, which we also made previously, but I'll come to you there. There is this
Yeah.
Kerala Premier League which is running around, Kerala Cricket League,
Okay.
and Sanju
Okay.
Samson
Okay.
went down and he's smashing for fun, 100, 80s and all those things.
That's
So
interesting.
is it like saying, yeah, I'm ready to be flexible right now? I don't know, but it is something which we still can't see. But I think it's a still good choice to watch out for because I think as we already said, he's one player who would actually deserve that selection to be in the squad.
Hmm. Hmm.
He overran every other person with just consistent performances throughout the season as a finisher. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not easy.
True.
So I think that's a good pick. For me, I would say probably I was leaning on the other wicket keeper itself, but again, we don't know, right? So I would say mostly
True.
Rinkusingh or a Sanju Samson if Sanju Samson plays.
Okay. Okay.
But
So
Rinkusingh is something I'm looking forward to because he's been in the T20 setup for a very long time. I think this can be his make or break season also as a whole.
okay. Okay. That's nice. But I guess yeah. So the seniors from the Indian team have some responsibility to take on. Suryakumaryadav,
Yeah,
and then there's Akshar Patel also is a senior now. So and then there's Hardik Pandya, not to forget.
with his new hairdo, don't forget.
And oh, I've not seen it.
Do watch it. Look at it, I mean.
I'll look at it when he comes on the field to play.
Okay. Yeah, I think as you mentioned, that's true. Let's see how the Asia Cup goes for India as a whole.
Sure, goes on.
I mean, and let's see how the squad gets picked up. Will it
Yeah.
cause any issues to an already set squad? I mean, these are some things which we have to constantly keep a watch on because we have made some
Mm,
interesting things. We have told some things. So yeah,
yeah.
are you
So
looking forward to it now? Is the excitement getting high?
oh yeah, I'm eager for it. It's getting high, especially after talk in this video talking and then discussing all the things, the
Yeah, yeah,
dynamics, how things are stacked.
yeah,
So the excitement obviously goes up. So yeah,
yeah.
waiting for the tournament to start.
Start, yeah. I'm eagerly looking for to see how the with with the India playing well. I'm eagerly looking forward to the, as I already said, associate nations playing and how they are, you know, seeing this as a challenge and all those things. That's also actually very
Mm.
exciting for me to watch. But right from my childhood days, I would say. I think the 2011 World Cup we had Canada, Netherlands, Ireland, and all. Okay,
Yeah.
you've never seen any of these nations play back then also. And then I think Canada Pakistan match was going on. I was like Canada should beat Pakistan. I was like Canada should beat Pakistan. I don't know what went through my mind. I was like
Yeah,
Ireland
yeah,
should beat England, and they actually beat England.
and they're actually beating England. Yeah, I mean, even I have this instinct that I always supported the weaker side.
Yeah,
So I think there's an instinct, there's a support for the weaker side.
More than weaker side, unexperienced side, it's not like even I want an upset or something. It's just that to see a something team like that with like relatively less chances or opportunities or what do you say, uh, infrastructure. Let's put it that way.
Okay, yeah.
So even in that way, when they come up and beat these teams, it's like a learning for all of us, life ways and also in general. So it's
Yeah.
nice to always watch that.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I think with this
So
we'll
yeah.
come to an end for our video for Asia Cup preview. Stay tuned for more Asia Cup coverage as and when the matches happen. We'll try to be consistent with our videos, but we'll do try to cover up or we'll try to give a weekly roundup of how the games have gone so far and where do each team stands and all those.
And also, guys, do put out your predictions in the comment section. We would love to know what your predictions are for the Asia Cup.
Yeah, yeah, that would be an interesting discussion in the comment section.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Thank you for
Thank you
watching,
guys.
guys.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned.